Yuki and John, Patreon.
Hello.
Hello.
Yuki.
John.
You know that song by Eddie Murphy? It's like, my girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. You know who wrote that?
No.
Wayne Newton. No. Rick James.
Rick James?
You know Rick James, Super Freak.
Oh, we talked
The one
about
we talked
him,
about who made
Linda
love.
Blair,
Yeah. Made love to Linda Blair. So, but you like that song? You think Eddie Murphy did a good job?
Yeah, I think he did. But so when the Rick James, how old was Linda Blair at that time then?
Young. I don't know if she was underage, but she was.
She must be underage, no? Didn't he go to the jail for that?
Not for her, but I think he went to jail for other things.
Oh, okay. So I guess if you go jail, that doesn't matter then. One crime, two crime.
Three crimes, four times 5 crimes, 6 times more.
Yeah, because somebody said if you kill 1 people, two people, or 10 people, you get executed only once. So, right, and then 1 crime, 2 crimes, and if you go to jail, being to jail that many times, sleeping with young girls, and then once doesn't make any difference.
Nope, and but it was a party.
Party, huh?
Ah, party hardy, Yuki. That's what we're talking about today. Parties.
Yes, party. Yes.
No, let's not make jokes about underage girls because that's just disgusting. But a party, you said death row, you get executed, right?
Yeah.
They kind of let you have one final party when they say, "What's your final meal?" That's kind of one last party for you.
But it's very hard. Okay, if I'm executed tonight, you can anything one meal. It's very hard to say. I mean,
it's impossible.
Can we have a buffet?
There you go. We have a buffet. You get a little bit of the mac and cheese.
I want the steak.
Yeah.
I want sushi. See, I mean, I want the tempura.
Yeah.
I want the Chinese.
Yeah.
So has to be buffet. Then if they give me buffet, I can do all. But if you say, Yuki, you can have anything, one meal. Oh man, I can pick one.
So it's a buffet party that you want when you get executed for whatever you did. What would you have done? Kill people at a party for being too loud next door. Have you ever called the cops on somebody who was having a party who was too loud?
No, actually, I have never.
Me neither. I've never called the police on anyone. And I used to live in L.A., in West Hollywood, in a really big party place for a while. And I still, even at 4 a.m. when they're blasting heavy metal or punk music or hip-hop or whatever they're doing, I still wouldn't call the cops. You know? What kind of a fucking piece of shit doesn't just get up and go to the neighbor and say, hey, would you mind turn it down because it's 4 a.m? Instead, no, they call the cops? What kind of a fucking asshole? Because I've had the cops called on me a bunch of times for parties.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I never called cop for any party. Nobody called, a cop for me any party. I mean.
Oh, so
no,
any
never.
parties that you never were at a party where the cops showed up?
No.
Why? What? Where
what kind of party is this?
Like wild parties, man.
It's no wild party, I guess. It's like a normal party, quiet.
Tea.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You've never been to a rager? Like a keg party?
No.
You never been to like a party where people are throwing panties out the window and flipping out and going?
No. I mean, where have I been then? Huh?
I don't know. Like Animal House type parties. You never?
No, I never. It's only movie for me.
You're kidding. I went to a few fucking crazy parties, man. Okay, so we'll wait until we get into like the big crazy parties, but. What do you remember, like birthday parties when you were a kid?
Okay, when I was a kid, I was in Japan, so it's like a Japanese way, normal kids party. When your birthday, you go to friend's house, bring some, the present, eat, drink, juice, of course, and then soda, and then spend a half day, then come home. Or your birthday, you invite all the friends and do same thing.
Yeah.
And then when you grow up, We don't do that kind of. It's just the Japanese way. You don't invite the people for party at home in Japan.
Really?
Not much.
So you don't have keg parties in Japan?
I never seen it.
Well, what about? I'm sure the kids now are doing ecstasy parties and raves and orgies.
Maybe it's different now, because look, when I was in Japan, there's no such a thing Halloween. But now, Halloween party in Tokyo, it's bigger than one in New York or San Francisco.
Ah.
So its time is different.
So you've been to the parade and stuff like that. That's kind of a party, right?
Here? Or
Yeah, here.
Yeah, well, I went to, Rose Parade, New Year's. I did a couple of years, and then soon, I don't want to do this anymore.
It's exhausting
It's
sometimes.
exhausting, staying up.
You went to the Mermaid Parade once or twice,
Oh, yeah,
right?
I have. Then,
That's sort of a party. A parade is like a party on the street.
yeah, that was several years ago. I went to Mermaid Parade and then Coney Island.
Yeah.
Heat stroke, I passed out.
Oh, yeah.
And then someone woke me up. I was, lying in the street. There was a cop. Like, are you okay? Are you?
So you did. They called the cops on you to get you up off the ground.
I didn't call. Someone did. Well, I guess he was
They were
patrolling,
circling.
cycling. And then, I was lying. I think what happened was I was hungry and then empty stomach. And then, we're having beer and people,
Right.
you don't even know, hey, drink this, drink.
Yeah.
So I was drinking. I just had just one sip,
Uh-huh.
empty stomach. So suddenly, I don't remember. My friend says, Yuki, well, suddenly you pass out. So when, somebody woken me up, friend was standing, two cops are standing, and then
You drank yourself to the concrete. That's
Yeah.
amazing. What about Christmas parties? You never been to a Christmas party?
Yeah, but when Christmas party, friend's house, all the family thing.
Family, you bring the hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
You get the
present exchange, and then, but I don't know. I'm not really good at mingling with people.
What about a rap party? Come on, you've been in the entertainment industry for so long. You must have been to some crazy rap
Yeah, well,
parties.
rap parties, and rap parties, drink and then dancing and then.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So what? You must have danced with somebody at one of those
Yeah,
parties.
I did, and then rap party. Oh, well, I don't know if you remember. There was one time, I made out with Brooke's mom, and
Oh yeah, Brooke Shields' mother
Yeah.
and Yuki exchanged bodily fluids. They put each other's tongues in each other's mouths and ripped them around for a while. And then Brooke, yeah. Oh, you touched the tatas.
Yeah, well, she grabbed my hand and then put it.
Oh shit! So that sounds like a crazy party.
Yeah, well, just us. And then back corner of the bathroom. And,
All you need are two people to start a party.
yeah.
So that was what was a rap for? Rap party.
That was a rap party for the commercial.
Commercial?
Yeah.
They have rap parties for commercials?
Yeah, I mean, Brooke Shields did the commercial, and then that was a Japanese product. So,
Oh, so then they had a big party to say, oh, congratulations.
well, actually, that was rap party, but every night was party. Dinner.
Okay, so you would all go out, get drunk.
Yeah, and then she brought different boyfriend every night.
Brooke did.
Yeah.
Ah, but you were Brooke Shields' mom's boyfriend.
What happened was, she was a stage mom, so everything has to go through her. Then whatever
You
we
went
did,
through it, that's for sure.
and then unless she okayed it, we can do anything for the show.
Okay.
So everything, we talk. Okay, we do this to, this shot, this scene, that scene, and then that was Japanese product, Japanese production, Japanese commercial. So I was a coordinator, then I was taking care of her mom. So we got very close.
Oh, I like that.
I wanted to close to Brooke, but
Oh, see, that's another kind of party. That's a Linda Blair party. Wait, how old was she at the time?
She was 24.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking she's a kid because she has a
No.
stage mom, but you had a 24-year-old Brooke Shields with her hot mom running around, and then you took the second best. No, that's not nice. You took what you could get.
It wasn't my choice. It was her choice.
Oh, she attacked you.
Yeah.
That's the best when that happens, isn't it? You're just standing there, and all of a sudden you get attacked.
Yes.
Yeah, you like
And then
that.
plus, I didn't want to piss her off because once she says no, we don't get the shot. So, I have
So you had to keep the mom happy in order
Exactly.
to... Got to keep the shields down. Get the shields
Right.
down.
So,
Wow.
I was
Yuki.
doing my job, yeah.
So that's a wild party. I mean...
Why did the party, yeah.
Whoa.
And then,
Any other rap parties that were like crazy? Was Ed Asner kissed you on the mouth, but was that at a
that
rap
wasn't
party?
a
Oh, it
rap
was on
party.
set.
Yeah, that was a, yeah, I mean, just, that was a... When we rap, and then, I just, hey, nice to meet, working with them, blah, 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 then he kissed me.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't... Well, that was sort of a last-minute
the
martini shot.
Martini, yeah. Also,
Okay, what other kinds of parties? So birthday parties. Did you ever have any big birthday parties?
well, friends' big birthday party, like usually, 50s,
Yeah.
the big 5-0 party.
Yeah. Well, you came to one of my birthday parties. I'm surprised you forgot.
That was last year, huh?
Yeah, we went to medieval times.
That was a crazy.
That was a great time. So I had never been to medieval times, and it was a surprise, which unfortunately I didn't
you
like
really
the surprise.
surprised. I mean, you kind of knew, right?
I figured it out because here we go. I really liked going to medieval times. I loved hanging out with everybody.
Right.
That was great, but the lead up to it wasn't the best because of the cloak and dagger operation to make me not understand that there was a party. The surprise element. And some people that we know pretended that I had to work that day, and it drove me so crazy that I started flipping out because I didn't want to fucking work. I wanted to do my own fucking birthday. I wanted to have a good fucking time. And to the point where Liz Shack had to be like, it's supposed to be a surprise. Calm down and stop being an asshole, which I was being an asshole because I was flipping out.
You thought that was a true thing?
I thought it was true. They were like, oh, you have to rent a... They were like, oh, you have to go pick up a van and do this thing because we have to shoot an extra scene for something and this and that. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm what the fuck is this shit? I'm not supposed to be working this day. They're not even giving me a rate that I'm supposed to get. Like, the whole thing was all fucked up. And I started getting really pissed off.
Wait a minute, but why are you working when somebody tried to hire you? You just know. That's
well, no,
my boss.
because it was part of the last drive-in. And they were lying to me to get me to do something that they said that we didn't do on the last shoot, and we had to figure out how to make it work. And I was like,
oh my god! So
what
that
the
means
fuck?
that I can guess who kind of organized that fuck.
We won't say names,
right?
But it made me flip out to the point where I was like, I was ready to quit the show.
That was stupid. But
it was a bad ruse.
I kind
and
of.
it wasn't Liz Shack just wanted to
Right.
say, oh, everybody comes to the house and then, oh, surprise. But instead they had to concoct this asshole operation. And I really was ready to quit. I said, if this is the way that these motherfuckers operate, I'm done. And then it turned out that...
But that's not the surprise. It's kind of, I understand how they did it.
Yeah, it was like...
just like a normal thing for them. Fuck up the production.
Well, the surprise... I ruined the surprise by being a crazy person, but they ruined the surprise by not having a good surprise or a good cover story.
Right.
All they could have said was, oh, we want to take you to dinner.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, there's the party bus. They rented a party bus, which was really nice. And I get in a party bus, and they go, what? And they go, oh, we're going to medieval times. Surprise. Oh, shit, that's the surprise. But instead, it had to be this whole fucking... Yeah. But then we got to medieval times, and it was amazing. There was all kinds of people. My cousins were there, my brother, a bunch of our friends. It was a great time. And
I was there.
You were at the fucking medieval times. You don't remember?
I was there.
Yeah, you were there. We ate chicken with our hands.
You know what? That soup was better than I thought.
That soup was really good, right?
Yeah.
All the food was really good. You get half a chicken.
Right.
You get some bread. You get some soup.
But the soup was the best.
The
I
best.
thought that was. I was never expecting the soup was that good.
And then what was great was so the way medieval times is set up is they have different colors for different
Right.
knights. There's red, there's green,
Right.
there's blue. We were yellow, and our knight turned out to be the bad guy. And he was going to kill the fucking queen.
Right.
And then we lost in the end. The other
right.
team won. But it was fun because we were like, we're
Yeah.
bad. We're the bad guys. So that ended up being a really fun
good,
party.
right.
I don't like surprise parties.
No.
I don't even like surprise parties when we're giving it to somebody else. Because it's always... the people don't like it most of the time. Any surprise party that I've been to afterwards are like, well, the excuses that they gave me were horrible, and I thought that it was doing this, and now I had to go this, and it just complicates things. Why not just tell the person, we have 40 people waiting for you, it's going to be a great time, come into this party. I don't like surprises like that.
Oh.
Do you like surprises? If somebody surprised you for your birthday, would you like it?
Well, I can't say. I mean, surprise is real surprise. You know, I can't say I don't like it. The thing is, those surprise party problem is, what if the guest you don't like? See, so because you're not in charge of inviting who is the guest.
Yes.
You don't know that.
Right.
They don't know. I hate that guy. I
Right.
hate.
Or they don't know,
They-
oh, you forgot my friend Jeffrey, or
Right.
this one, that one, and then he's going to get mad that I had a party without him.
Right.
And
See,
yeah.
So those are problem. Then unless I'm part of the the who is coming, this party, or I'm inviting. Then I know.
Right.
I invite all the people I like.
Yeah.
But if surprise party people don't know, and then plus I don't really show I don't like this guy, I hate this guy.
Right.
If they don't know, then if they invite this guy, I don't want to even
Then it
see.
ruins your party.
Exactly. So that's
Let's just get rid of surprise parties and only have
Yeah.
parties that we want to go to
Right.
from now on,
Yeah,
and
that's
approve the guest list.
yes.
What about weddings? Weddings are big parties. You've been to weddings.
Well, how the parties, especially in this country, too many divorcing it. How many times I've been to same guy?
So you have a friend who's got married 5 times or something?
Well, not 5, but couple of times.
Yeah.
And then I have to go same guy,
Yeah.
2 weddings, or
Yeah.
I have more than
Yeah, what are you
one.
supposed to say at the second one? I hope you have a
Yeah,
great...
like, well, I gave you the gift already. Why don't you get that one from her? I mean,
Go get the toaster I bought you last time.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, those nice Tiffany plates or something, and then
Yeah, well, you know what? I never thought of it that way. That's so selfish if you get remarried and
Yeah.
expect people to give you another gift.
right. So that part it's really annoying. Okay, divorcing. That's your business. You can divorce as many as you want, get married as many as you want, but I give you only 1 gift, not 5 gifts.
Right.
Yeah. And then especially when friends divorce, usually you stay with friends, right? I mean, you don't take sides. But if the guy's your friend, you don't communicate with his ex-wife anymore.
Right.
I don't see my friend's ex-wife and then go see her. Like, I have no reason to do that.
Right. Except if you want to have a party.
Right.
Secret
So-
party.
Yeah, so either if you divorce, get the stuff I gave you so I don't have to give you.
Yeah, be sure to take the fucking toaster in the divorce,
Right.
because that's the only toaster you're ever getting, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So that's really, annoying me when weddings.
I agree with that in a way. It's after your first wedding. If you have a wedding and it's great,
Right.
everybody should donate all their time and effort and energy and presents. The second wedding, we just show up,
Yeah.
hang out, drink your booze, say congratulations. Third, I ain't going.
Yeah.
I'm going. You got a third wedding? Unless you're paying me to come.
Exactly, right?
I'm not coming. It's like, surprise, motherfucker, I ain't coming. All right, so parties. I've been to a lot of parties. And I'm not tooting my own asshole. It's just I ended up partying a lot in my life, and I loved to party for a very long time. I loved keg parties. I loved any party, really.
I see.
Raves. I consider like a rave a big party for ecstasy and shit like that.
Right.
All that stuff. I loved it. So when I was younger, the first sort of parties that I went to after the initial boy-girl whatever parties were keg parties. Because if, say, in high school somebody's parents were away, the whole idea was do anything you can to get a keg of beer and invite 50 people over, even if you don't know half the people, and they go nuts. They all, try to get laid and drink and have a good time, and then everybody goes home. And then you get rid of the keg, and your parents don't know, you clean up.
Wait a minute, how about the host? That's host the house, right? Because parents are gone.
So
who cleaned the house?
So sometimes I would go to parties and not have to clean, but other times I would throw parties and I would have to clean. And my parents always fucking knew, and I was always grounded for months at a time after the keg parties. So there's one party that all my friends still sort of talk about is we got a keg of beer.
Right.
And it was, my parents were away for the weekend, and we got it, and I put it in a car, in a convertible. And we were so stupid, we didn't even think about it. When somebody had a convertible, we were driving down the street, and like 6 people we knew saw us with the keg of beer, so they told my parents. They called my parents, were like, your son has a keg of beer in the backseat of a car, and he's going to have a party. So we got fucking in trouble, but they didn't get home in time, and they didn't call, like, I didn't pick up the phone. I was too busy partying.
Right.
We had a bet going, so everybody threw in an extra. It's the way that it worked in a keg party. You would get the keg, and then you would buy it, and then people would chip in $5, $10, whatever, just to pay for the keg, so that everybody could drink for free, essentially, or for $5. We said everybody throw in an extra $5, and that extra $5 will be a bet. Everybody's going to pick a time for when the keg gets kicked. So it was like some people had 11:18, some people have 11:19, 11:20, 11:21, and it depended on when it was. The keg got kicked at like 10:59, and I was the one who had that time.
Oh.
At my own party, I won. So I won like $300.
Wow.
And they were fucking like 70 people at my house, crazy kids going nuts.
Wow.
And so there was no beer, so everybody's gonna break up. But I stood up on my back porch, and I was like, everybody, I'm the one who won the keg money, and we're gonna get more beer, and we're gonna get wasted. And everybody's like silent. I think everybody's gonna fucking explode, and but everybody's silent, and I hear, no you're not. And I look to my right, and there's a fucking cop standing in the yard next to me. The cops had gotten called because the fucking party was so crazy. And then as the cop was whatever, he said, no, you're not. And everybody like kind of fucking, but what I realized while that was happening, this kid that I knew whose father was a cop, I saw him out of the corner of my eye running. He jumped over a fence and ran away because he saw the cop coming. Then in front of me, there was the only kid was laughing was this kid because he saw the cop. He was like, because he knew I was about to get in trouble.
God.
And my friend Jay was next to me going, John, like try to tell me to shut up while I'm making this announcement. We're going to get more beer and we're going to get wasted.
But how much you in trouble? Because
so we cleared out everybody, and only like maybe 4 of my friends stayed. And the cop was like, get everybody out of here. And what they did was, even though they didn't know that the keg was done, they broke the tap. So what you could do is you could snap the tap of the beer keg so it doesn't work anymore.
But it's empty already. Right?
Well, it was empty, but that tap comes from the beer distributor, so I had to pay for it. I had to pay. So it was like $50 or something like that. So I lost $50. Even though I had the 300,
right?
It was still sucked. But then what we did was after the fucking cops left and some people came back and we did go get more beer. We got more wasted.
How about the parent?
So then my parents, I cleaned up, and I didn't know at this point that they knew. So they came and I was fucked. They were so mad, and I was done for months. I mean months. I wasn't allowed to go out.
You were underage, right? You're not supposed to.
I was probably 17 or 18.
It's illegal or illegal?
No, it's illegal. 21 is legal.
Okay. So cop was there like you don't get anything like
he just said clear everybody out, get this shit. You know, they broke the tap so that we couldn't drink anymore, and that was it. Which in hindsight it is kind of fucked up. He should have done something to stop me, because then all we did was just bring more people back and get more beer and keep going.
I mean, so basically, I mean, besides the parents' part, cop part doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. He just said, clear it out. Clear everybody out of here.
Then once they left, and then party again. So that's...
Yeah, we partied again until, I remember, till dawn. And then the next day my parents got back and I was in big caca-doo-doo. But I had a bunch of parties like that. Some of them we were better at hiding it, and others we weren't. I
never had that experience. It's like risky business.
It kind of was. No joke. It was kind of like that era for me. I mean, I didn't have prostitutes in my house, but there was a lot of fun times. We would have parties and this and that.
The girls were there. Right?
Girls, guys, everything. The dogs. It was crazy.
Is there any drunken girl?
Yeah, everybody was drunk. What do you think? We were drinking tea and eating eating tea and cookies. So it's one other time I had another party, and it was pretty crazy. I won't say names here,
okay,
but this leads to a pretty funny story, and I don't know if everybody knows the end of this story. So a guy I knew was ready to make love to a woman that he knew, and I allowed him to use my bedroom.
Right.
And so nobody bought, so when everybody's upstairs, they're hooking up or whatever. So he used my bedroom, and after the party, I was cleaning up, and I fucking saw on my bookshelf a dirty condom. He had left his
used
dirty
son of a bitch,
because I guess he was drunk, took it off, left it, and forgot to throw it out. He left it on my fucking bookshelf, and I was so mad.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But I got revenge.
Yeah.
So, 2 months later, right? I was in a place. I think it was in college at this time. After there was a summer party, and then I went to college. And on my first semester of college, I was able to book it so that I went to school for 10 hours a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the rest of the week I had off, and I had a full-time job. I was just able to book my classes like that. It was awesome. So on the days that I was off, before I went to work, my friend would come over sometimes, and we would have lunch and
Same
shit. Same friend. But I had a plan in mind. So he came one day, and he was still in high school. He was a year younger than me. He was a senior in high school. I was in college, a freshman in college. But he would come have lunch, whatever. So one day, he's like playing video games on his lunch break with me. I'm getting ready to go to work. And I said, today's the day for revenge.
Right.
So I went, and I took one of my mother's maxi pads. She had maxi pads at the time. You know, the big ones, the pads. And I put barbecue sauce, ketchup, mustard all over it so it looked like a dirty maxi pad. And I put it in his book, in his binder. And I closed it, and I didn't say anything.
Right.
Flash forward to and then I'm like thinking, I didn't hear anything, so I'm going to tell him, oh, did you... So weeks later, he comes over, and he's like, dude, you don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
I'm talking weeks. He's like, I found a dirty maxi pad in my book, and I threw it into the garbage. I didn't know who did that, and he still didn't know it was me. And he said, somebody in the class saw it in the garbage pail and told the teacher. The class, from that point on, didn't learn anything, they weren't allowed to talk. They all had to sit there it was a home economics class. They had to sit there, not speak, until somebody admitted who put a dirty maxi pad in the garbage pail. I didn't tell them. I kept quiet.
Oh my God.
This went on for the whole rest of the year. From December through fucking
Oh my
May.
God.
And nobody admitted it
Because nobody knew.
nobody knew. Only he knew that it was in his book, but he didn't know who fucking did it.
Right.
After it all went down and they were done with that class, I said, it was me. I did that to get revenge for the fucking dirty condom that you left on my fucking bookshelf, you son of a bitch. He couldn't believe it. He's like, this is crazy. We all, like, the whole school was talking about the dirty fucking maxi pad.
But everybody thought that was the truth. Nobody
Everybody
knew that
thought
was ketchup.
no, they didn't know it was ketchup. They didn't know it was barbecue sauce. They all thought it was somebody actually put a dirty fucking thing in there. And the weirdest thing, well, I won't say the weirdest thing. The other thing is, I know all the people involved, including the teacher, and I don't think any of them know it was me except for the guy who I told. Everybody else has no clue. So they all fucking went through that whole... So my real revenge was him to have to sit for 6 months in a class.
Whole class then.
Everybody got fucked because I had the greatest revenge ever.
Oh.
And that's all because of a party. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have those experience because, there's no party in Japan. Then when I came here, I had the college party,
Okay, so you did some college partying.
Right, in the first time, I smoked and then, got drunk and then that was you never experienced like this in Japan, so and then this is like, oh my God, this is a American college. This is how we party.
Yeah.
And then smoke marijuana, and then, the beer, drink, and then shots. And we did the crazy car race middle of the night in the Mulholland Drive.
What?
Mulholland
Drive. Yeah. I thought you said marijuana drive.
Mulholland Drive.
Marijuana Drive.
There is
Mulholland Drive. You guys went up there, yeah.
Right, Hollywood Freeway. Like a Koenga
101.
Pass.
Yeah.
From that's Hollywood, right? Then the back road, Mulholland Drive, goes all the way to Sunset Drive in like a way past.
Oh, it goes all the way towards the coast. It keeps going,
like,
yeah.
Like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, we were drunk, and then we did the car race over there.
You're fucking on Mulholland Drive? That's dangerous.
I know, but we all drunk and then smoked and stoned, and when I think about it, oh my God, we could get killed.
Holy shit.
But that was that time, many college kids did that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they still do it to this day.
Still do?
There's all kinds of crazy
so
shit.
So that was never experienced. But I say, gee, this is the college kids do in America.
Yeah.
So that was a, new experience. And then other thing is bachelor party.
Oh, okay. Now you're talking.
We don't have bachelor party in Japan.
So you went to some bachelor party?
I went to a couple of bachelor party. Then this is the funny thing is, somebody organized it. Let's get the strippers, and then get the money and the invite, and then stripper comes. In the beginning we just like everybody's calm, drinking. Just watching, but of course there's a bouncer, right?
Yeah.
No touching the girl and blah blah blah. So in the beginning, it's always nice and calm, like a very, is this the bachelor party? No. The thing is, time goes by, more drink, more stone, and then now it's time for the bouncer to get the real business, right? When they get everybody drunk and then stoned, okay, guys, now you pay more. You can do this. You can do that.
Yep.
Then here it's a start. Somebody throw the $20.
Oh,
then everybody throwing the money. I said, what this money coming from? Then soon, this much of 20, like I'm sure, like somewhere in the several hundred to $1,000.
Yeah.
then this no touch girl, just a stripper dancing in front of you, going another level.
Well, what was the next level?
Well, depends on how much we pay.
Okay.
But that was interesting. I can't remember. I don't think anybody, took her in the bedroom or anything. But
she did some acrobatics and
yeah,
stuff?
like, wait a minute. You said the beginning when you guys came, didn't you say no touching the girl?
Yeah.
But once, this happened, like you can do this,
With the dildo?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
Well, there's a saying at a bachelor party that I heard repeated. Maybe my friend made it up, but it's the more green, the more obscene. The more green,
that was
the more...
true.
Yeah.
and then it wasn't Las Vegas. I did this 2-3 bachelor party, but I guess whatever happened in this place stays in this place, I guess.
I guess so. Oh man, yeah, bachelor parties are fun though. They're pretty funny.
Since we're on a bachelor party in Japan, I thought that was oh man.
Oh, you should bring bachelor parties to Japan. They might all of a sudden explode. It might be because they brought Halloween to Japan. Now the next thing is
But
bachelor
like
party.
I said earlier, just generally speaking, a Japanese custom, we just don't do the party. I mean, you do the party. Kids do birthday party, but when grown up, nobody
It's
invites
just get-togethers or dinners.
together dinner, go out. But I don't know. Nobody invite the home then for the party. I just
Yeah, I mean, most of my heavy parties were back when I was in high school, college, and a little bit after. After that, once you get into your 30s, 40s, it slows down really a lot. And then once at a certain age, if you're still doing keg parties and swinging off the chandeliers at 60 years old, there's probably a bigger problem than you're probably more fucked up.
When I saw you in the keg, like on the whole, barrel show, holy shit! I mean, we have a picture thing.
Yeah, picture.
But you don't bring the keg on the party.
We used to get kegs. We used to go nuts.
Yeah.
I went to this one party. So I visited my friend. He went to Scranton, Pennsylvania, University of Scranton, and this was a huge party school, crazy. And I never had a college experience living away. During college, I stayed home and lived with my parents and commuted to college and worked full time. So I didn't have like the dorm room experience. So I went to visit my friend there to have that sort of experience for the weekend, and it was brutal. I swear to God, I don't know how people survive that lifestyle because it's party 24/7. There's nonstop drinking, nonstop drugs, nonstop sex, fucking crazy. And after that weekend, I left there going, thank God I didn't go away to college because I probably would have drank myself into a stupor and never graduated. So they had this. The first thing that we did, we got there, and they had a party called the Golf Party. At this, I don't know if it was a frat house, but it was like either a frat or a sorority or something where a lot of people lived there. And it was this huge house where lots and lots of kids lived. And they had 18 obstacles for golf of drinking. So the first one was like, take a shot of schnapps. Then the second one was like, spin around with the bat on your head and chug a beer.
Oh my
Then
God.
the next one was take 3 shots in 1 minute. And they had 18 of these obstacles, and everybody had teams, so you had 4 or 3 people on a team, so different people could do that. So they didn't have to do all 18, but somebody would step up and say, I'll do this one. So it was a little safe. But by the end of leaving that thing, you would black out. You don't know where the fuck you are, what the fuck is happening. You probably had like 10, 15 drinks in the course of an hour. It was insane. It was insane. And that was just like the afternoon party. We went out for the rest of the night getting fucking hammered. And then the rest of the day, like, it was crazy. Crazy. There were just things going on there that I've never seen before since. It was just...
I don't know how college kids, graduate. I mean, if they do that party that hard...
Every weekend.
Right?
Every week, too.
That's why I didn't go... I mean, I wasn't living in dorm when I was in college, but... I didn't go near Dome because they party too much.
Really crazy
Yeah,
parties
I
to the
don't know
point
when
where
they
I was even
started.
scared, and I love to drink. I was like, this is fucking animalistic.
You know who? The college girl. They know how to party.
Goddamn
They
right.
like-
Yeah, they know how to party.
Well, I went to this girl's house once. Oh my god! What's called the shot jelly shot.
Jello shot.
Jello shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't know that good. But the problem is, since it's good, then you keep eating it.
You don't taste the vodka until it's too
Exactly.
late. Yeah.
When you realize it's too late.
Yeah. So you thought you were just having some nice
Yeah.
cherry jello. And
Yeah, I didn't know that was drink. I thought that was a food. Well, I never seen that. So, and then I think it's the same girl. She did the what's called a bar crawl.
Oh, the bar crawls are great. Yeah. Those
Oh
are
my
pub crawls. Yeah.
God.
Those are awesome.
She did it all night
Yeah.
in the Newport Beach. We hit every single bar.
That's party. That's
That's
a party. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's again, I never seen like what the heck is bar crawl? Like,
Yeah, you get 1 or 2 drinks at each bar.
Yeah,
And by the end of the night,
literally, end towards the end, 5:00, 5:30, and
you crawl.
crawl.
Yeah.
Because you can stand, but still try to go next bar.
Yep. That's
So that was my oh god.
yeah. It's good times, and I don't know. For all the drinking that I ever did and all
Right.
this stuff, there was a lot of fun times, and it only started to get a little much misery once you get older and you can't handle the hangovers, and the hangovers become 3, 4, 5 days, and
Yeah.
it's just not worth it. But as a young person, if you could bounce back and drink semi-responsibly and not hurt yourself, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But that aside, sometimes parties aren't even just about the drinking. It's about the fucking crazy shit that you do. You just go to having fun and
Right.
singing and dancing and all that stuff. I love it.
Yeah, friend of mine, she's really, good to do party. She just love party. She knows how to party. And guess what? She became wedding planner.
Oh, see, now that's cool because she
Right,
knows what
she knows
works.
And then I was talking to her a couple of years ago about, and then she does a wedding. So I said, she said something like a party, like, well, can you say party? It's your wedding. It's a job, right? Oh, it's a party. So, but she's very successful wedding planner now. Her work is always, those wedding magazine, and she's doing very well as a wedding planner.
So she turned her love of partying into a career.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wish I could have done that. I'd be a party planner.
Party planner.
I'd take you to your bachelor
But
party.
she knew how to party. She was great. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was good. Now something you like. Now it's your career.
Yeah, you monetize the things that you love, and that way you can never be bored. Your whole life is a good time.
Yep.
Well, that was parties. I have so many other party stories that we'll have to do a party part 2. And a party part 3 and a party part 4.
Yeah, well, we need a real party, and I still like to do potluck party in the Central Park.
Yeah, so if we keep gaining subscribers and patrons to the podcast and the buffet Patreon, we'll do a potluck party
in Central Park.
And we'll get a keg. We'll get hot luau buffet food.
Yeah, barbecue.
And we'll get Yuki's Jello shot so he can go nuts. And his friend may even plan it. You never know. We'll have a crazy party time. So keep those. But thank you to our buffet patrons.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they keep coming and staying month to month.
If we make enough money, no potluck, we can invite you guys.
Yeah, we can invite you guys and then have a crazy party in Central Park or something, and we'll go nuts.
Just to show up, bring your body.
If you ever wanted to see Yuki Nakamura with no shirt on, this is your chance.
Oh,
he's gonna luau with no shirt.
That's right.
And just fucking
flat dance.
Yeah, he's gonna hula dance for you. All right, guys, that was parties. We're gonna do party again, and we'll see you at the next
time buffet. Yeah.
Party on. Yuki.
Party all the time.
Yuki and John's Patreon of birth.